Foundations of Amateur Radio. To do the same thing over and over again and expect a different outcome is the definition of insanity. So how do you avoid making the same mistakes on air in amateur radio? During the week I was wading through some old photos and videos on my phone to make some space, and I stumbled on some old videos taken by others and sent to me whilst I was on air. It was a lovely look back at some previous activity, but they also made me cringe. Here's one example. The very first time, back in 2011, I did a local contest using the club call sign Victor Kilo 6 Alpha Hotel Romeo.
11, my number to you is 104, VK6 Alpha Hotel Romeo to VK6 Alpha Romeo. My number to you is 104.
It's only that I know I was using the club call sign that I know who I am and who the other station is. In this case, the other station was Victor Kilo 6 Alpha Romeo. My exchange was 104, but clear as mud and twice as thick. These days I'd say something much less convoluted, something like Victor Kilo 6 Alpha Romeo 59104 from Victor Kilo 6 Alpha Hotel Romeo. Here's another attempt from me in my early days, calling DX using my own call sign.
CQDX, CQ Delta X-Ray. This is Victor Kilo 6 Fox Lima Alpha Bravo calling CQDX.
CQ Delta X-Ray. What was I thinking? Actually, I was emulating another amateur. So what you say while there are new amateurs in your shack matters. Also, I noticed I started the bad habit of saying Fox instead of Foxtrot. Fortunately, one of my listeners wrote in to nip that in the bud early on. My point in sharing these evolutions of my on-air style is that you might experience me as a practiced amateur. But, just like you, I had to learn by making mistakes and being told I was making mistakes. Fortunately, there was some video evidence to help in my innocent education stages. So from your perspective, next time you get on air, try and record some of your activity and have a listen back. I've done this with new amateurs and old hands, and it's absolutely staggering how much you learn from having a listen to yourself. So when you get on air to make some noise, record it for education purposes and listen back. I'm Ono, Victor Kilo 6 Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.